I got in this race because they weren't talking about affordable housing. I got in this race because they wasn't talking. They were celebrating crime. They were saying that crime is going down, but the people in this city still don't feel safe. I got in this race because the majority of the people in this city still wrestle with keeping a roof over their head. And our seniors still need a peace of mind and live with integrity and dignity. And that's a fight that does not end. The election may be over, but the movement is still going on. I want you to know that I'm still going to be fighting for quality education for every child. This has to be a city where not only we survive, but we thrive, to put our children on a pathway to career and college. We still have to continue to work for our seniors. We still have to build affordable housing. And we still got to make sure, and I'm going to still yell it from the rooftop, that you cannot make all of the investments downtown. It has to reach the whole town of Detroit. We got to work with our elected officials. We got to work with my opponent, because 80% of the electorate that's in the city of Detroit are still not engaged. This election was won and lost by the majority of the people. The majority of the people in this city are still not engaged. They still don't believe that politics and politicians can really make a difference in their life. And so all this says tonight is that we still got a lot of work to do. I want to make it clear tonight that Solomon Kinlock and the Kinlock family ain't going nowhere. For 27 years, I fought for you as the senior pastor of Triumph Church. And I want you to know that that fire just got reignited, because for the rest of my days, I'm going to keep on fighting for the citizens of the great city of Detroit. I love you, and God bless you, my sweet Detroit.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like...
All right, that was Reverend Solomon Kinlock, pastor of Triumph Church, making his concession speech after City Council President Mary Sheffield has been projected the winner of the mayoral race.
Yeah, he stood before a room of supporters thanking the city for giving him a chance, of course, accepting defeat, but saying that he's going to continue his fight to see positive change in the city when it comes to reducing crime, education, and also affordable housing in the city. He says the work is only getting started from this point.
Yeah, taking a look at some of the vote so far, just 9% of the vote, but you see just how big of a gap there was here. But Sheffield with 78%, Kinlock just 21%, and this was essentially what happened coming out of the primary as well. He was second out of several candidates, but there was just such a big gulf between the two.
Yeah, that landslide continues, but Kinlock just said up there that he plans to work with his opponent again, putting Detroit first, saying that the fight still continues from here. And he also urged the audience to continue their fight for positive change in the city.
All right, and we are going to stand by for Mary Sheffield's acceptance speech, her victory speech from her watch party downtown. That should be beginning any minute now. I think we're going to take you there soon.
Yes, we are. And of course, this is another party that has been very exciting tonight. We have been hearing from our Alicia Bergio, who is out there, who is watching everything that is happening. Of course, we'll bring you those pictures as soon as they are available. We do have to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.
This would fall, I think, into the category of surprise. Jay Jones, the Democratic nominee, the CBS News projected winner with 84% of the vote in over the incumbent Republican, Jason Miyares, 51.8% to 47.8%. Why does this fall into the slight surprise category? Because Jay Jones, for weeks, was bogged down in a lengthy scandal, and I think that's a fair word to describe it, about text messages he sent privately some 3 years ago, suggesting he was in favor of gun violence against a Republican in the Virginia legislature. Those text messages were all over the Virginia Attorney General race for weeks. They were part of the conversation on the campaign trail. They were part of advertising run not just by Jason Miyares, but by Winston Earl Sears in the governor's race, trying to add one scandal to the other. And in the end, not only did Abigail Spanberger win comfortably in the gubernatorial race, but now, according to CBS News projections, Jay Jones, who was dealing with this for weeks, overcoming that and an incumbent Republican attorney general. Robert Costa with me, Weijia Jiang with me, Caitlin Huey Burns with me. Robert, let me start with you.
Well, quickly on Spanberger, she stuck by the Democrats despite all the scandal.
Yes.
And she was under pressure to break. She held because she was being told behind the scenes, based on my reporting.
Those text messages were disqualifying, and she had to dump him, and she didn't.
And she was told, if you dump him, you're going to lose some of the core Democratic voters you need if this gets close. New York City, major moment. I've just been texting with members of the Trump administration, sources close to President Trump. Mm-hmm. The election's over, but the political war just begins.
Yep.
The president, I'm told, is thinking about how he's going to approach New York City now. He has sent the National Guard to California. He has sent it to other states.